Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to bring you some Pine Tar Baseball, card and dice, as we take our first look at the all-time team set for Pine Tar Baseball. Link provided in the chat and on the page where you can try Pine Tar Baseball for free, and if you like it, purchase it. I do enjoy this game, and we're going to take our first look at the all-time team set. And of course, it's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Here are the starting lineups. Here at Yankee Stadium is Fanatics of Film and Entertainment and Star Wars. Check out those two superb channels. Also, Brendan Baker, as he says hello to everyone. All right, pitching for the all-time Red Sox here at Yankee Stadium is Pedro Martinez. He is an A-plus pitcher all the way through the game. Maximum innings pitched before any type of adjustment is 8 innings. He has automatic strikeouts 55 through 60 and 77. For your Boston Red Sox, leading off, playing third base, Wade Boggs. Batting second, playing second, Bobby Doerr. In right field, the splendid splinter, Ted Williams. He will bat third. Manny Ramirez is the DH and cleanup hitter. Jim Rice is in left field, batting fifth. Playing first base, batting sixth, Dwight Evans. Carlton Fisk will do the catching and bat seventh. Playing short, batting eighth, Rico Petrocelli. And batting ninth, Carl Yastrzemski in center field. As we went with the best on-base percentage to make our lineups for both teams. For the New York Yankees, it's the lefty hurler on the mound, Whitey Ford. Ford is an A-plus pitcher all the way through the game, and his maximum innings pitch is 7 before any sort of pitching adjustment. RJL518 is here at Yankee Stadium. Check out that wonderful channel. And Robbie Wartburg. Hope all is well. Leading off for the Yankees in left field, Charlie Keller. Batting second, the DH, Lou Gehrig. Mickey Mantle plays first and bats third. The Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, Babe Ruth, is the cleanup hitter, and he is in right field. Bill Dickey does the catching. He will bat fifth. Joe DiMaggio will bat sixth and play center field. Derek Jeter is at short. He'll bat eighth. Greg Nettles mans the hot corner. He'll bat seventh, Derek Jeter bats seventh. He plays short. Batting eighth, Greg Nettles. He mans the hot corner at third. And Robinson Cano, don't you know, bats ninth and plays second base. Again, we're playing Pine Tar Baseball. If you've never seen Pine Tar Baseball, the green die indicates if it's odd, you read the red die, then the white die. You disregard the blue die. If it's even, it's the opposite. Blue die, disregard red die, so it's blue-white. So here we go. Whitey Ford takes the mound to face Wade Boggs. Boggs against lefties reaches safely 0 through 40. Dickey sets the target. Ball game on its way here at Yankee Stadium. That's going to be a 65 to Wade Boggs. Ground ball to Jeter. He'll throw to Mantle. 1 down. Scoring at home 6-3. And we've adjusted our scoreboard here. So there's 1 out here at Yankee Stadium as Boggs grounds out to Jeter. That'll bring up the Red Sox second baseman Bobby Doerr. He reaches safely 0 through 43 against lefties. Whitey Ford's ready. The pitch to Bobby Doerr. That's a 6, so that's going to be an 11. And an 11 is a... There's something to do. Yes, I knew that. It's been a little while. Positive defensive roll table. So we're going to roll again. And if it goes to a positive fielder, they will rob Bobby Doerr of the hit. 39. Bobby Doerr smacks the ball to the second baseman, Robinson Cano, don't you know? But Robbie Cano is a neutral fielder. He makes the dive. It goes past him into right field. Bobby Doerr has a single. The only positive fielder for the Yankees is Greg Nettles at third. For the Red Sox, Carl Yastrzemski in center. So a one-out single for Bobby Doerr as the Red Sox are up at bat. Doerr is at first, one out. That'll bring up the splendid splinter, Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams. Williams against lefties. Reaches safely 0 through 43. Yankees hoping to turn two. The pitch from Ford to Ted Williams. And that's going to be an 86. Williams swings the stick. Fly ball to center. DiMaggio makes the catch. Bobby Doerr retreats back to first. So 2 outs. Doerr will be off on contact. And here comes the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Ramirez against left-handed pitching reaches safely 0 through 45. Bill Dickey goes through the signs. Ford nods his head. The lefty rocks and deals to Man-Ram, Manny Ramirez. And that's going to be a 93. What will it be? Deep fly ball to left. Going back at the track is Keller. He makes the grab. And the side is retired, as I forgot to mark 2 outs. Well, it's now 0 outs. So the Red Sox get a 1-out single, but that's all. As the Yankees will come up to bat. In the bottom of the first. Pedro Martinez takes his warm-up tosses. Due up for the Yankees, Keller, Gehrig, and Mantle. If anyone gets on, George, Herman, Babe Ruth. Dave Gardner's at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us. Check out his marvelous channel. Of course, Digital to Dice and HockeyTournaments.com. Digital to Dice can be found. Great podcast. I listen to it on YouTube. That's where I listen to it. But you can also find it on Spreaker. And again, I think I said it correctly. All right, here's Charlie Keller. He'll face Pedro Martinez. Keller against right-handed pitching. Reaches safely 0 through 41. Martinez on the mound. Fisk behind the plate. The pitch to Charlie Keller. And that's going to be a 58 to Charlie Keller. And that is a automatic strikeout. Nasty pitch. Pedro sends Keller back to the bench via the K. Remember, 55 through 60 is a strikeout along with 77. So Martinez records his first strikeout. 1 out. And now I'll bring up the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. He's the designated hitter. Gehrig against right-handed pitching. Reaches safely 0 through 42. Martinez nods his head. He's ready. The thin righty fires home to Lou Gehrig. 50, another strikeout. Unbelievable. 2 up, 2 down. A nasty breaking pitch. Fools Gehrig. Oh, wait a second. It's 55 through 60. I got over exuberant. That's a 50. That's going to be a ground ball to first. Evans has it. Tosses to Martinez. 2 down. So they say Gehrig foul-tipped it, and then he grounds out to Evans on the 5-0. Scoring at home, 3-1. Chris Anderson is here at the ballpark. Of course, we're using the new and improved Chris Anderson scoreboard. Hope all is well, Christopher. 2 outs, base is empty for Mickey Mantle. Mantle against right-handed pitching reaches safely 0 through 49. The pitch to the Mick from Pedro Martinez. That's going to be a 64. Mantle. Swing and a miss. Bada. This time there's no foul tip. Fisk applies the tag. And the side is retired. Pedro Martinez strikes out 2. And I keep forgetting to put the outs in. But that's okay. We go to the top of the second. Scoreless here at Yankee Stadium. All-time teams Pine Tar baseball set. Here come the Red Sox to bat. And maybe we will remember to record the outs. Clinton Parks has joined us. Hope all is well, Clinton. Hope you're feeling better. Whitey Ford goes out on the bump, takes his warm-up tosses. Ford will face Rice, Evans, and Fisk. Here's Jim Ed Rice. Rice reaches safely against left-handed pitching, 0 through 44. Dickey sets the target. The pitch to Jim Rice, that's a 2, so it's going to be a 73, and that's going to be a ground ball to Nettles. Nettles goes across the diamond to Mantle, 1 away. 5-3 if you're scoring at home. You should. It's good for the brain. 1 out, base is empty for Dewey. Dwight Evans playing first base today. Here's the pitch to Evans. Ford fires in a 0-3, and Evans sends that high, deep, and gone! Dwight Evans crushes that ball to left on the hanging, breaking pitch, and he gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead, a bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Boom goes the ball. And Dwight Evans touches them all. He's greeted at home plate by Carlton Fisk. 1-0 Red Sox. There we go. Straighten that out. So it's 1-0 Boston on the Dwight Evans home run. Again, 1 indicates the red die. That's a 0-3. It's not a derivative of 5. So that's a home run, folks. 1-0 Boston on the Evans blast to left. Now bring up Carlton Fisk. Dickey has a quick word with Ford. As Chris Anderson says, Dewey. The pitch to Pudge. Ford fires in a 13. Fisk reaches safely 0 through 36. 13 is going to be a single. Let's find the location. Single to right field. So Fisk sits back on the breaking pitch and goes the other way with it. Fisk is at first. And there's 1 out. 1-0 Boston. Now bring up the shortstop, Rico Petrocelli. On deck, Carl Yastrzemski. Again, if you're just joining us, I made the lineup strictly on on-base percentage. Petrocelli against lefties reaches safely. You know I made a mistake. God damn it. I knew it. It's still 1-0 because Evans tripled. I knew I made a mistake. I hate when I do that. It's still 1-0. Evans triples. Fisk knocks him in with a single because I looked at the right-handed pitching column and I knew when I flipped the card over. So anyway, it's still 1-0. It's a triple. We will fix that. That's the beauty of playing card and dice. You make a mistake, you can fix it. So Evans does not go bippity-boppity-boom. He triples, and we will easily fix that. Still 1-0. So Evans triples. Fisk gets the RBI. There we go. Problem solved. And here comes Petrocelli. 1 out, 1 on, 1-0 Red Sox, top of the second. The pitch to Rico Petrocelli from Whitey Ford. And that's going to be a 99. Oh boy. Balk or wild pitch. Either way, someone's going to second. If it's 20 and under, it's a wild. It's a balk. If it's a 99, it's a above. If it's 21 to 99, it's a wild pitch. It's a 15, so it's a balk. Advancing to second on the balk is Fisk. That's the first time I've ever had a balk. So Fisk goes to second. 1 out. Petrocelli steps back in the batter's box. The pitch to Rico. That's a 5. That's going to be a 98. And that's going to be a defense check. Let's see who it is. 96. It's going to be the right fielder. And that's Babe Ruth. Line drive. Ruth has a bead on it. And it's a 5. He makes the catch. 4 and under. He would have made. It would have been an error, but it's a 5. Babe Ruth makes the catch. Fisk holds at second. Nice catch by the Bambino. Two outs, and here's Carl Yastrzemski. 1-0 Red Sox. Fisk will be off on contact. The pitch to Yaz. That's a 1. It's going to be a 90. Yastrzemski will send this ball to center field. DiMaggio will make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox get on the board, an Evans triple, not a home run, as we figured out our mistake. And then Carlton Fisk singled. 1-0 Boston. We go to the bottom of the second. Due up for the all-time Yankees, Ruth, Dickey, and DiMaggio. Joe DiMaggio. We've added a little more to the scoreboard that I have to remember to do, but that's okay. Hopefully you can see the improvements. Yankees are up at bat. Martinez comes out to take his warm-up tosses. Yes, Clinton Parks, you're right. Old age is doing me in. I knew I made a mistake because I was like, wait a second, I looked at the wrong column. If he had been out, I would have changed it. The home run call was so good, though, wasn't it? I get over-exuberant for my beloved Red Sox. All right, here's George Herman, Babe Ruth. Dickey's on deck. Martinez says, who's your daddy? The pitch to the Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT. That's a 2. Oh, boy, that's a 0-9. Ruth reaches safely. 0 through 45, and that's going to be a double as Ruth swats that ball to deep center over the head of Yastrzemski. So a leadoff double for the Bambino, Babe Ruth. Tying run in scoring position with no outs. And here comes the Yankee catcher, Bill Dickey. Martinez peeks over his shoulder, now looks in. The leg kick and the pitch to Bill Dickey. 3, that's a 98. Dickey reaches safely 0 through 41. 98. Range defense check for the Red Sox. And it's going to be a freaking error. So a 73. That ball is hit to Rico Petrocelli. The blue die is a 0. Petrocelli's error rating is pretty good, 3 and under. We rolled a 0, though, unfortunately. So Petrocelli boots the ball off the bat of Bill Dickey. It's going to be an E6. Advancing to third is Ruth. Yankees have runners on the corners. Still no outs. Red Sox will play for 2. And I'll bring up Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. Fisk goes through the signs. Martinez is ready. He deals to Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. That's a 6. That's going to be a 76. DiMaggio safe 0 through 37. So this is going to be an out as it's a fly ball to center field. Yastrzemski will make the catch. Tagging will be Ruth. Ruth is safe 70 and under. He is out on 77, 88, and 99. Other than that, he would hold. Here's the throw by Yastrzemski. Needs a high roll. 73. He throws a strike to the plate. And Ruth holds at third. So Ruth cannot score as Yastrzemski fires the ball back in as he was coming in when he made the catch on DiMaggio. So there's 1 out now. Runners still on the corners. 1-0 Red Sox. Bottom of the second. Here comes Derek Jeter. Jeter reaches safely 0 through 37. Martinez. He's ready. The windup and the pitch to Jeter. 4. This is not going to be bueno. That's a 0-2. And that's going to be a double. So Derek Jeter smacks a double down the right field line. Tying run scores from third. Dickey. That is an even roll. Dickey is a slow runner. He will be held at third. Even roll. Slow runner. So Dickey is held at third. Jeter ties the game with a double. He picks up a ribby. Still 1 out. Second and third now for the Yankees in a 1-1 ball game. Stepping to the plate, third baseman Greg Nettles. Red Sox will give up the run. Martinez hoping for the strikeout. The pitch to Greg Nettles. 87 to Nettles. Nettles, fly ball to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski will make the catch. For out number 2, Dickey's going to try to tag. Same thing. 70 and under, he scores. And he will. It's a 39. So Bill Dickey trots in from third. There are now 2 outs. The Yankees put up their second run here in the bottom of the second. It's 2-1 New York on the sac fly by Nettles. The number 9 batter, Robinson Cano, strides to the plate. 2-1 all-time Yankees. The pitch from Martinez to Robinson Cano, don't you know? And that's a 1. It's going to be a 39. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. That's Martinez's third strikeout. But the Yankees plate 2. We go to the top of the third, 2-1 New York. Due up for the Red Sox. Top of the order, Boggs, Doerr, and Williams. To face Whitey Ford. Ford with his warm-up tosses as Entertainment and Star Wars says, "Let's go Yankees." Wade Boggs 0 for 1. He grounded out. The pitch from Ford to Boggs. And it's ones across the board. That's an 11. If Boggs hits it to Nettles, he robs him of a hit. Other than that, it's a base hit. 62. And that ball is hit towards short. Jeter makes a dive at it, but he cannot get there. And that's a base hit for Wade Boggs. So Boggs, the tying run at first base. And here's Bobby Doerr. He's 1 for 1. Doerr's going to swing the stick. He awaits the Ford offering. Pitch homeward bound. Unbelievable. Another 11. You can see that there. Another 11. 23. Doerr hits this ball out to right. It's going to drop in front of Ruth, as Ruth is not a positive fielder. He is a neutral fielder. But it was an odd roll initially on the 11. So going station to station is Wade Boggs. So defense, the lack of positive fielders for the Yankees cost them 2 hits. First and second, no outs. Red Sox coming right back against Whitey Ford. And here's the splendid splinter, Ted Williams. Teddy ballgame flew out to DiMaggio. He's 0 for 1. Dickey goes through the signs. Ford's ready to work. He rocks and deals to Williams. It's going to be a 40. That's going to be a possible walk, but Whitey Ford is an A-plus pitcher. And that turns into, and it's a derivative of 5. That turns into a ball 4. That's a strikeout. Oh, Ted Williams does not like the call. As Dickey does a wonderful job of framing the pitch. That's a strikeout. Bad break for Ted. 1 out, 2 on. Williams still saying curse words to the umpire. Oh my God. Entertainment Star Wars says, I remember the Red Sox were up 4-0. Al made a pitching move. They hit a grand slam to tie the game. Al felt so bad. That was against Detroit, but we won in extra innings. That was out of the ballpark. Yeah, you're right. I was like, I was trying to match up pitchers against the batters, and every move I made was horrible. We were 1 out away. We did win the game. Yeah, that was funny. I do remember that, Entertainment Star Wars. Yep. And we're going to get back to that because they beat the Tigers in the 3-game series. So now they're going to go on to face the Oakland A's in 1972 as opposed to the Tigers. 1 out. Runners at first and second for the Red Sox. Williams still screaming at the umpire from the bench. And here comes Manny Ramirez. Ramirez is 0 for 1. He flew out to left. The pitch from Ford to Manram. Manny Ramirez, that is an 89. And 89 is going to be a fly out to DiMaggio in center field. 2 down. Runners retreat back to their bases. This could be a big squander for the Red Sox. Whitey Ford is bearing down here. 2 outs, 2 on for Jim Ed Rice. Rice will try to make everything nice. Rice grounded to third. He's 0 for 1. Boggs at second. Bobby Doerr at first. Dickey pounds the mitt, sets the target. The pitch from Ford to Rice. It's going to be a 0-1. This time there's no mistake. Boom goes the ball, and Jimmy Rice will touch them all on the 0-1. Jimmy Rice crushes it towards the monuments and out of the ballpark to dead center. A 3-run blast for Jim Rice. A bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Left-handed pitcher. 0 through 2 is a homer. And it's a 0-1. A 3-run blast by Rice. And he has just made everything nice if you're a Red Sox fan. Boggs and Doerr greet him at the plate along with Dwight Evans. So Rice picks up 3 ribbies on the blast to dead center. 1978 MVP. It's now 4-2 Boston. That was a clutch 2-out hit. As it looked like Whitey Ford was going to wiggle out of it. And there was no mistake this time by Al Red Sox fan. So, let's just check pitcher modifications. One more run in Whitey Ford. Maximum innings pitched will be -1 along with his grade level. He'll go from an A+ to an A. So they have Whitey Ford on the ropes. Here's Dwight Evans. He tripled and scored on the Fisk single back in the top of the second. Can he start a 2-out rally here? The pitch to Dewey. And that's going to be a 0-1. Unbelievable. Back-to-back jacks. As that ball's crushed to center. Holy cow. And Evans gets his home run for real this time. There's no denying it. Boom goes the ball, and Dwight Evans touches them all. Bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. And it is now 5-2 as Whitey Ford is getting hammered here in the top of the third. Evans has tripled and now homered. All coming with 2 outs. Excuse me, 6-2. What happened there? That 4, I'm sorry. I put the 5 there by accident. 5-2. Red Sox. Holy cow. That's all I can say. And Whitey Ford's pitching grade will go from an A+ to an A. And maximum innings pitched will drop to 6. The Yankees get the bullpen up. As Whitey Ford's being treated quite rudely here. Back-to-back homers by Rice and Evans. And now I'll bring up Carlton Fisk. He knocked in the first run with a single. The pitch from Ford to Fisk. That's a 4. This will end the inning. It's going to be a 69. Ground ball to Jeter. Over to Mantle. The side is retired. Fisk's now 1 for 2. But the Red Sox plate 4 runs on back-to-back jacks by Rice and Evans. Rice with a 3-run bippity-boppity boom. And Evans with a solo bippity-boppity boom. To a shocked Yankee crowd here in the house that Ruth built. We go to the bottom of the third, 5-2 Boston. Pedro has a 3-run lead. Due up for the Yankees. Top of the order, Keller, Gehrig, and Mantle. It looked like Whitey Ford was going to wiggle out of it. But he did not. Martinez back up on the bump. Here's Charlie Keller. Struck out. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Charlie Keller. And that's going to be a 60. And that is strike 3. Looking on the breaking pitch. That's an automatic strikeout. Pedro 55 through 60 and 77. So Martinez picks up his 4th K. And Keller goes down once again via the special K. Now I'll bring up Lou Gehrig. Gehrig grounded to first. The pitch to the Iron Horse. 4. That's a 13. And that's going to be a single. So Lou Gehrig pulls the ball. He singles to right. Williams has it. Throws it back in. One out, one on for the Yankees. They trail 5-2. And here comes the Mickey Mantle. Mantle was a strikeout victim. He's 0 for 1. Red Sox hoping to turn 2 up the middle with Petrocelli and Doerr. Mantle awaits the Martinez offering. Pitch homeward down from Pedro Martinez. That's going to be a 64. Swing and a miss! He chased down and away. Strikeout 51 through 66. Another strikeout for Pedro Martinez. The second time he's got Mantle. He now has 5. Two outs. Runner at first for George Herman Babe Ruth. He doubled and scored in the bottom of the second. The Bambino looking to swat one out of Yankee Stadium. The pitch to Ruth. Martinez tosses up a 27. Possible ball 4, but Pedro Martinez is an A-plus pitcher, so it's going to be 2 balls, no strikes, because first base is occupied. We do it again. The pitch to Ruth. 81. George Herman Babe Ruth sends that ball deep to right, but not deep enough. Making the catch at the track in front of the wall is Ted Williams, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the 4th. 5-2 all-time Red Sox over the all-time Yankees. Whitey Ford back up on the bump as he's been roughed up. He's given up 5 runs. He had a horrific bottom of the 3rd with 2 out, top of the 3rd with 2 outs when homers by Rice and Evans put up 4 runs. He will face Petrocelli, Yastrzemski in the top of the order, Wade Boggs. All right. The pitch to Rico Petrocelli. Whitey Ford fires in a 72. How do you do? Ground ball to Nettles. He throws across the diamond to Mantle. 1 out. Whitey Ford has to put up a goose egg here. Robbie Wartburg says Yankees turned away again. You are correct, Robbie. Now bring up the number 9 batter, Carl Yastrzemski. The pitch to Yaz, he is 0 for 1. He flew out to DiMaggio. And that's going to be a 92 to Yastrzemski. And that's going to be a fly ball, this time to left. Keller moving towards the line. He makes the grab. 2 away. Yaz is now 0 for 2. Top of the order, and Wade Boggs. Boggs is grounded to short, singled, and scored. And we just lost the freaking green die, but I see this. I see it, and I got it. Ford nods his head. Dickey sets the target. The pitch to Boggs. 84. This will retire the side as Boggs sends a fly ball to DiMaggio. DiMaggio makes the catch, and 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox, as I forgot to mark the outs. But we go to the bottom of the fourth. 5-2 Boston. Due up for the Yankees as Martinez goes back out to the mound. Dickey, DiMaggio, and Jeter. Bill Dickey, 0 for 1. He reached on a Petrocelli error. Our good friend Sports Time Machines here at Yankee Stadium. Check out that wonderful channel. He's been doing a lot of fun football games from 1989 using an old school PC game, which is utterly fabulous. So check it out. Bill Dickey digs in, left-handed batter. He awaits the Martinez offering. Martinez nods his head. The pitch to Bill Dickey. And that's going to be a 10. And that's going to be a possible single. But again, Martinez, that's a derivative of 5. He's an A-plus pitcher. A single turns into a foul ball. The next pitch, strike 3. Another strikeout for Pedro. That's where that A-plus rating comes in, and that is strikeout number 6 for Pedro Martinez. He's in fuego right now. NFL Challenge, as Sports Time Machine says. NFL Challenge is the game. Enjoying listening to those. 1 out, and here comes Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to Yastrzemski in center. The pitch to the Yankee Clipper. And that's going to be a 10. Again, a derivative of 5. Possible double. And that's going to turn into... That's a foul ball down the line. And then DiMaggio walks. So DiMaggio walks. The A-plus takes away the double and turns it into a walk. So DiMaggio's on. The Yankees do need base runners. And here's Derek Jeter. Jeter doubled in a run. He's 1 for 1. On deck is Greg Nettles. He knocked in the other run. DiMaggio at first. Pedro looks over. Now picks up the sign from Fisk. The pitch to Derek Jeter. That's a 27. And that's going to be a single. So Derek Jeter picks up his second hit as he singles to right. It's an odd number. DiMaggio, though, is a fast runner, and he's going to go first to third due to his fast running ability. So Yankees have him on the corners with 1 out. DiMaggio at third. Jeter at first. And Greg Nettles at the plate. Nettles, no official at bat because he had a sac fly for a ribby. He does have a ribby. If Nettles goes bippity boppity boom, we have a tie ball game. Red Sox open at turn 2. The pitch from Martinez to Greg Nettles. And that's going to be a 32. First base is occupied. 2 balls, no strikes. A-plus pitcher takes away the walk with first base occupied. We do it again. The pitch to Nettles. 3-11. The only way the Red Sox rob this hit is if it's hit to center field in Yastrzemski. We need a 41 through 55. It's a 17. And that's going to be a base hit to right. Scoring from third is DiMaggio. Jeter had to hold up a bit on the sinking line drive. He only goes 90 feet. He is a moderate runner, odd roll. He only goes 90 feet and stops. And Nettles picks up his second ribby. It's now 5-3. First and second, still 1 out. And now it's Martinez on the ropes. Coming to the plate, the number 9 batter, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1. He struck out. The pitch to how do you know, Robinson Cano. 56. That's a strikeout. Automatic strikeout on the Martinez card, and boy, did he need that. That was a nasty pitch with a lot of movement. Cano couldn't catch up to it. Second time he struck out Robinson Cano. Pedro now has 7 Ks. Top of the order. And Charlie Keller, he struck out twice. Can you get the hat trick? That's not so nice because you're not on ice. 2 outs. By golly, we're going to remember to change the outs here. 2 outs, 2 on, 5-3, Boston. They cling to a 2-run lead. The pitch to Charlie Keller. Martinez fires in a 73. What will it be? Keller, fly ball, right field. Williams is there. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. Good news if you're a Yankee fan. Keller actually made contact. We go to the top of the 5th. Yankees strand 2, but they put 1 up on the board. It's 5-3 all-time Red Sox. Whitey Ford back up on the bump. He can only go 6 now. We're going to try to get him through 6. And then we'll make a pitching change. Again, this is the Pine Tar all-time set. Our first time playing it on the channel. Larry Harris is at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Due up for the Red Sox, Doerr, Williams, and Manny Ramirez in the top of the 5th. Bobby Doerr is 2 for 2. He singled twice and scored a run. The pitch to Bobby Doerr from Whitey Ford, and that's going to be a 49. Left-handed pitcher. 49. Strike 3. Outside corner. Breaking pitch. Doerr was frozen. First time Bobby Doerr is retired. Second strikeout for Whitey Ford. 1 out. Now bring Ted Williams to the plate. Williams is 0 for 2. He's flown out to DiMaggio and struck out, in which Ted threw a lot of curse words towards the home plate umpire on a call that he questioned vehemently. The pitch from Ford to the splendid Splinter. That's a 0-3. What will it be? Lefty-lefty matchup. That's a bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice, as Ted Williams goes the opposite way and sends it out to left on the 0-3. The third home run given up by Whitey Ford. His A+ can't save that. Actually, he's an A now, but it's not a derivative of 5. Boom goes the ball, and the splendid Splinter touches them all. Another home run for the all-time Red Sox, and Ted Williams gets his revenge. He steps on home plate, swears at the umpire, and glares at him, dares him to throw him out. The umpire shrivels. As the Red Sox now go up 6-3 on the Ted Williams blast to left with 1 out. They get that run right back, and they build a 3-run lead once again. We don't know if we're going to get Whitey Ford through 6 innings, because here comes Manny Ramirez. This is an offensive juggernaut game so far. Manny's 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. This could be the last Ford batter. The pitch to Manny Ramirez from Whitey Ford. That's a 3. It's going to be a 59. And that's going to be a ground ball to first. Mantle has it, takes it to the bag himself for out number 2. Ramirez is 0 for 3. Two outs, base is empty. For Jim Rice. Rice in his last at-bat hit a 3-run homer. Prior to that, he grounded to third. He's 1 for 2. Bill Dickey goes through the signs. Ford's ready to work. He rocks and deals to Jim Ed Rice. That's a 6. That's a 71. Ground ball to Jeter. He gobbles it up like a kid with candy. He throws to Mantle. And the side is retired. But the solo blast by Ted Williams puts the Red Sox up 6-3 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Coming up to bat for the all-time Yankees, Gehrig, Mantle, and Ruth. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Happy Thanksgiving to one and all. All right, so here's Lou Gehrig. Gehrig is 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out. The pitch to the Iron Horse from Pedro Martinez, that's a 5, so it's going to be a 79. And that will be a fly ball to the splendid splinter in right. Williams makes the grab, 1 down. And here comes Mickey Mantle. Mantle struck out twice. Martinez has 7 Ks. Pedro hoping to get that 3rd K on the Mick. Fisk sets up inside. The pitch to Mickey Mantle, that's a 3, and that's going to be a 20. It's a derivative of 5, so the A+ will change whatever this is. And a 20 is a single, but that's going to be a foul ball as it just misses the chalk. And it turns into, with an A+ pitcher, strike 3 looking on the next pitch on the 2-2 count. So Mickey Mantle has been struck out 3 times by Pedro Martinez, and Pedro now has 8 Ks. There are 2 away. That A+ comes in really handy. And here's George Herman Babe Ruth. The Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, has doubled and scored and flown out to Ted Williams in right. The pitch to the Bambino, who's your daddy? That's a 4. That's a 94. That's a fly ball deep to left, but not deep enough. Rice is there at the track. And 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. We're through 5. We go to the top of the 6th. 6-3 all-time Red Sox over the all-time Yankees. Whitey Ford can pitch 1 more inning, and we're going to let him pitch this inning. And then he will be done by the rules of Pine Tar Baseball. Ford will face Evans, Fisk, and Petrocelli. How does the new setup look? I'm just curious. Do you enjoy the stadium? And when I do remember to put the outs up and put the little base running icons on the right base? All right. Take a sip of tea. Thank you for joining me. All right, here's Dwight Evans. Evans is 2 for 2. He's tripled and scored and homered. He has Whitey's number, and it's not Jenny's number. The pitch to Dwight Evans from Whitey Ford, and that's going to be a 22, and this will be a possibility. If it's hit to Nettles, he will rob Evans of a hit. Anyone else, it's a base hit. Nettles the only positive fielder for the Yankees, so he's the third baseman. We have to roll 88 through 99. It's a 41. It's going to be a base hit. Sinking line drive coming in is DiMaggio. He cannot make the play as he's a neutral fielder. And Dwight Evans is now 3 for 3. He is a double away from the cycle. Evans at first. And I don't think we're going to get Whitey Ford through the 6th. We have Sparky Lyle up in the pen, along with Johnny Murphy. Lyle the lefty, Murphy the righty. So we got them ready. No outs, Evans at first. 6-3 Boston, top of the 6th. And here's Carlton Fisk. Fisk has singled in a run and grounded to short. He's 1 for 2. Yankees hoping to turn 2. The pitch to Pudge from Whitey Ford. Oh, Nelly! Oh, Nelly! Oh, Nelly! Whitey Ford has just been KO'd. That is a 0-3. What will it be? That is a bippity boppity boom to the moon for Carlton Fisk as he crushes that ball down the left field line. That is no doubt gone. Boom goes the ball. And Carlton Fisk touches them all. It is a 2-run homer. And Whitey Ford has been knocked out. That is the 4th home run for the all-time Red Sox. It can't get any better than this unless they somehow blow this game. Unbelievable. So it's a 3. We go to the red die, a 0-3. Whitey Ford's A+, which dropped to an A, cannot stop the home run. It's not a derivative of 5. Fisk, 0-4 is a homer. It's a 0-3, folks. That's a bippity-boppity boom. A 2-run blast. Fisk's now knocked in 3. Yankee fans are in shock. Whitey Ford has been knocked out. If you had Whitey Ford for the win, you lost money. Evans scores ahead of Fisk as the hit parade continues for the Boston Red Sox. It's now 8-3. No outs. Top of the 6th, and we have a pitching change because 8 runs, and you are KO'd in Pine Tar Baseball. Rico Petrocelli will await who's going to come in from the bullpen. Whitey Ford was horrendous. Holy cow. So Ford goes 5 innings. Gives up 8 runs. They were all earned. Ted Williams hit a homer. Rice hit a homer. Evans hit a homer, and Fisk hit a homer. He gave up 4 home runs. Ouch. And I think we will... don't lose the cards down there. I think we're going to come with Johnny Murphy. I think Johnny Murphy also pitched for the Red Sox later. I think. I could be wrong. I know Sparky Lyle played for both teams, obviously. That was a trade for Danny Cater. Danny freaking Cater. He gave up Sparky Lyle. Brilliant. Brilliant, I say. Lyle is an A at home. Johnny Murphy's an A+. Lyle has 2 automatic walks. Johnny Murphy has 1. And he's righty. Yastrzemski's a lefty. Boggs is a lefty. Oh, let's go at Sparky Lyle. What the hell? Yeah. 2 out of the next 3 batters are lefties, so it's going to be Sparky Lyle. Trying to right this rocky ship for the all-time Yankees. Sparky Lyle's a left-handed thrower, and he is an A pitcher at home. Automatic walks, 55 and 77. Kurt Berglund has joined us at Yankee Stadium. He creates these lovely teams and seasons for Pine Tar Baseball. And also, I forgot, I want to wish James Forno healthy, much health. And prayers and thoughts are with you, James. You're going to be A-OK. John Wise has also joined us here at Yankee Stadium. Thank you very much for your time. So here's Rico Petrocelli. He's going to face Sparky Lyle. Rico was 0 for 2 against Ford. He faces another left-handed pitcher in Lyle. The pitch from Lyle to Petrocelli. They were teammates for the Red Sox at one time. That's a 1. It's going to be a 49. And that's going to be swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Petrocelli is 0 for 3. That's the first out of the top of the 6, and lo and behold, I remembered to change the outs. Here comes Carl Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2, lefty-lefty matchup. Lyle deals to Yaz, and that's going to be a 53. Ground ball to Cano at second. He flips to Mantle, 2 away, so Lyle's come in and gotten the first 2 Red Sox he faces out. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Damage was done on the 2-run homer by Pudge. 8-3 Red Sox. As Entertainment and Star Wars says, Happy Thanksgiving to all. Ditto, I say. Thank you very much. The pitch to Wade Boggs. Boggs is 1 for 3. He singled and scored a run. And that's going to be a 92. This will end the inning. Fly ball to left. Keller makes the catch. Lyle does steady the rocky ship. But the Red Sox plate 2 more. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-3 Boston. As the Yankees come up to bat. And boy, do they need a lot of runs. They're down by 5. Due up for the Yankees, Bill Dickey, Joe DiMaggio, and Derek Jeter. Pedro Martinez has given up 3 runs, and he has struck out 8. All right, Yastrzemski. There we go. And again, this is Pine Tar Baseball, a very fun game. I enjoy it. I had not played it in a while. Well, I played it offline. I wanted to put it back online. It's a fun game. The one thing that I can't stand with any card and dice game is me cutting cards. My God, I have more sets of cards I've bought from people. But you gotta cut the cards to play the game. And that goes with all kinds of different games. When you get PDFs or... No, usually, I tell you what I love from Pine Tar when they gave the great teams, the World Series team set, and they were already cut. They look like playing deck cards. Absolutely awesome. Highly recommend whatever set you like in Pine Tar Baseball. And you can try this game for free. I provided the link on the page and in the chat. It's Life is Sports. Just type in Pine Tar Baseball game, and it'll take you to the Life is Sports link. And you can play this game for free to see if you like it. It's a marvelous game. All right, here's Bill Dickey. He's 0 for 2. He's reached on a Petrocelli error and struck out. Martinez has given up 3 runs, so he can only go 8 innings. We will see the Red Sox bullpen. The pitch to Bill Dickey from Pedro Martinez, and that's going to be a 14. And that's going to be a single. The A+ will not take anything away there. Single to right. Bill Dickey pulls the ball. Jumped all over that fastball. And the Yankee catcher's now 1 for 3. So Bill Dickey's at first. No outs. Red Sox up 8-3. There's some milling in the Red Sox bullpen. And here comes Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. He's 0 for 1 with a walk, and he scored a run. Bobby Doerr, Petrocelli hoping to turn 2 up the middle. The pitch to the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio. And that's an 11. Oh, Nelly. If this ball's hit to Yastrzemski, he's the only person that can rob DiMaggio of a hit. That's a 75. Where is it hit to? 75. And that's going to drop in front of the left fielder, Jim Rice. Dickey stops at second. And DiMaggio picks up his first hit. Yankees have something brewing here in the bottom of the sixth. Fisk goes out to have a word with Martinez. Now back behind the plate, and here's Derek Jeter. Jeter's 2 for 2. He's doubled, singled, and knocked in a run. Red Sox open to turn 2. Fisk sets the target, the windup, and the pitch for Martinez to Derek Jeter. That's a 3. That's a 36. 2 balls. That would be a walk, but it's an A+. Takes away the strikeout, though, because first base is occupied, so that's a bonus for the Yankee fans. 2 balls, 1 strike. We do it again. The pitch to Jeter. No outs, 2 on for the Yankees. And that's going to be a 0-1. Derek Jeter sends his ball high, deep, and gone. Derek Jeter. Home runs on rolls of 0-0 and 0-1. If it's a 0-0, it's going to be taken away by the A+, but it's a 0-1, and Derek Jeter crushes one to the monuments. It's a 3-run bippity-boppity-boom, and the Yankee all-timers are back in this game. Jeter's now 3 for 3, a triple away from the cycle. Boom goes the ball, and Derek Jeter touches them all. Dickey and DiMaggio and Greg Nettles greet Derek Jeter, and the fans go nuts here in the house that Ruth built. A 3-run bomb by the shortstop Derek Jeter, and it's 8-6. A slow pitch softball game has broken out here in the Bronx. Unbelievable. And now the Red Sox quickly work a little quicker in that bullpen now. Holy cow. Jeter's knocked in 4 runs. Actually, excuse me, 5 runs. He doubled into, and now he hit a 3-run homer. There's still no outs here, folks. And much joy has returned to Yankee Stadium. As the pitching coach and Fisk go to the mound, Greg Nettles comes to the plate. Unbelievable. As Entertainment Star Wars says, I knew this couldn't be a pitcher's duel. And says Jeter was always clutch. John Wise, boo, Jeter. Wow. So that's a really interesting start for Pedro. He struck out 8, and he's given up 6 runs. But that happens with these all-time great teams. No matter what game you play, I found out you either get a pitcher's duel or it's a slow-pitch softball game. And we've run into a slow-pitch softball game, folks. What a way to start off the Thanksgiving holiday, which really starts tomorrow for most people. Wow. So now, let's see if we can get Pedro he will not go 8 now. So Pedro has given up 5 runs. He's going to go from an A+ to an A, and now he can only go 7 innings. So the A+ drops to an A. We're just going to try to get him through this inning. I don't know if we will. Red Sox have people up in the pen. Here's Greg Nettles. Nettles has knocked in 2. Did I miss a run somewhere? 2. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Jeter's knocked in 4. I read the double and then the RBI is 2 RBIs. Okay. So Jeter's knocked in 4. Nettles has knocked in 2. And that's 5 runs. Who got the other one? 1. Nettles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 2. Ruth scored on the double, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I missed something here. Bill Dickey scored. Oh, yep. Dickey scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I have it right on the scoreboard, but not on my... Okay, Dickey scored on the sac fly. All right. Our accounting is correct. The score is right up there, 8-6, but I was looking at the score sheet. All right. Now we're good. Here comes Nettles. No outs, 8-6. The accounting is proper on the scorebook. Martinez deals to Greg Nettles, trying to get the first out here. That's a 5, and things are not going well for Pedro now. That's a 17, and that's going to be a single. And that's a single to left. As Nettles goes the other way, he's now 2 for 2 with 2 ribbies. 8-6. I don't know how much longer we're going to stick with Pedro, but he's got Cano twice with strikeouts, so Pedro's going to pitch to Cano, don't you know? The pitch to Robinson Cano, representing the tying run at the plate. That's a 3. Unbelievable. When things go bad, things go bad. That's a 19, and that's going to be a single. Nettles will stop at second. Oh, possible. Wait a second. No, it's not. It's an infield hit. A 19 is an infield hit. If the runner is slow, which Cano is not, he beats it out. If he was slow, Petrocelli makes a great play. So it's an infield hit, and I think that's it for Pedro. That's an infield hit. First and second. Go-ahead run comes to the plate as the Red Sox look to make a pitching change. There are no outs here. Wow. Unbelievable high-scoring game. Top of the order. Keller is 0 for 3. Pedro has talked his way into pitch to Keller. Looking for the double play ball. Keller represents the go-ahead run at the plate. The pitch from Martinez. That's a unbelievable one. Things go bad, they go bad. That's an 18. Holy cow. That's another single. Unbelievable. 18, it's a single to left. Nettles is a moderate runner. He has the chance to score from second to cut the lead to 1. Keller finally gets a hit. He's now 1 for 4. They're going to wave Nettles around. The left fielder, Jim Rice, has an average arm to throw out Keller. We need a 0 through 10. Here's the throw from Rice to throw out Nettles. And he's not going to get him. Nettles scores. It's still first and second, but the Yankees plate the 4th run here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's now 8-7. Holy cow, and that's it for Pedro Martinez. Keller picks up a ribby. Gets some revenge for the 2 strikeouts. Nettles scored. Cano's at second. Keller's at first. Here's Lou Gehrig. And that's it for Pedro Martinez. A very odd start for Pedro. He struck out 8 and he's given up 7 runs so far. 6 of them are earned, because Petrocelli made an error on Dickey and he scored. So Pedro's done. Holy cow. Unbelievable, folks. The Red Sox go to their pen. Yankees have Gehrig, a lefty, Mantle, a switch hitter, and Ruth. We're going to go to Tom Bergmeyer. Tom Bergmeyer, he has automatic strikeouts on 55 and 77. So it's going to be Bergmeyer in relief of Martinez. Unbelievable. Martinez cannot get through the 6th. He does not record an out in the 6th. He does give up 4 runs. He's responsible for the runners on, which are Cano and Keller. Bergmeyer will take his warm-up tosses. So Martinez goes 5. Does not record an out in the 6th. He did strike out 8, though, but that's, let's see, 5, 6. Yep, he struck out 8. The ball is flying out here in the Bronx. Martinez can still lose it. And here's Tom Bergmeyer, the lefty out of the Red Sox all-time bullpen in our Pine Tar set. If you came to see a pitching duel, well, that's gone. Now it's who can outslug who. Cano at second, Keller at first, no outs, 8-7. The Yankees have plated 4 in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's Bergmeyer. Has a quick word with Fisk and Evans. Players back to their positions. Holy cow. The pitch to Lou Gehrig. 2. So it's going to be a 68 left-handed pitcher. 68. Ground ball to third. They're not going to turn 2 on that. I believe they'll just get the middle runner. Actually, they will only get the play at first. Boggs goes to first. That was his only play. As Bergmeyer gets the first out of the inning, Gehrig is out 5-3. Cano goes to third. Keller to second. And there is 1 out. Boggs took the sure and safe out at first. Second and third, 1 out, 8-7 Red Sox. And here's Mickey Mantle. Mantle will bat from the right side. He was batting lefty against Martinez. Red Sox will play for the out. They don't want a big inning. Bergmeyer takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to Mickey Mantle. That's a 1. Oh, boy. 0-4. And Mantle is going to smack this ball off the wall in left. It's going to be a double. The Yankees have taken the lead. A 1-out double off the bat of Mickey Mantle have given the Yankees a 9-8 lead. And the book is closed on Pedro Martinez. Those runs are charged to Pedro. Keller scores from second. Cano scores from third. We have a coloring book going. Yankees played 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th. They now go up 9-8 to a shocked Red Sox dugout as Robbie Warper goes boo. Sports Entertainment Star Wars goes wow. This is an unbelievable game. It's now 9-8. Pitching has been racked for both teams. Still only 1 out. The good news if you're a Red... Actually, what am I saying? Mantle's at second. So Mickey Mantle's at second. Here comes George Herman, Babe Ruth. First base is open. Bill Dickey on deck, but we're going to go lefty-lefty. Bergmeyer deals to the Bambino. 64. Swing and a miss. Ruth strikes out 57 through 67, and it's a 64. Boy, do they need that strikeout. So there's 2 outs now. Ruth's now 1 for 4. Mantle still stands at second. And I'll bring up Bill Dickey, another left-handed batter. Yankees would love to get an insurance run, as it seems no lead is safe here in this wild, crazy game. Dickey is 1 for 3, scored twice, reached on an error by Petrocelli, struck out and singled. Bergmeyer looks in. Fisk sets a target. The pitch to the Yankee catcher, Bill Dickey. That's going to be a 33. And that's going to be ball 4. First base is not occupied. And Bergmeyer is a B pitcher. Had first base been occupied, an A plus A and B would go 2-0. But first base is not occupied, so he walks Dickey. 2 outs, 2 on for the Yankees. They have a 1-run lead after scoring 6 so far in the bottom of the 6th. 9-8. And here's Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. DiMaggio has flown to center, walked and scored, and singled and scored. On deck is Jeter, who's having quite a good day. Bergmeyer will go one more batter. The pitch to DiMaggio. They're going to stick with Bergmeyer. 56. Ground ball to Bobby Doerr. Doerr throws to Evans, and the side is mercifully retired, but not before the Yankees plate 6. They take the lead 9-8 as we go to the top of the 7th. Clutch hit by Mickey Mantle. The double that drives in 2 and gives the Yankees the lead here in the Bronx. Red Sox coming up in the top of the 7th to face Sparky Lyle. Due up for the Bostonians, Doerr, Williams, and Manny Ramirez. Bergmeyer can go 2. DiMaggio grounded out, so that's 4-3. All right. Wow. That's all I can say about this game. This has been a slugfest. Good night, Kurt. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Remember, check out Kurt Berglund's channel. Kurt says, good night, all. Keep slugging Red Sox. I made that team, and James Forno made the Yankees. Oh, boy. It's for bragging rights. Okay. So Sparky Lyle will face Bobby Doerr. Doerr's 2 for 3. Singled twice and scored and struck out. The pitch to Bobby Doerr from Sparky Lyle. That's a 1. It's going to be a 17. Left-handed pitcher. And a 17 is a single. So Bobby Doerr singles as he pulls the ball to left. Bobby Doerr picks up his 3rd hit. They've all been singles. Tying run at first. Go-ahead run at the plate. And it's Ted Williams. Williams homered in his last time up. He struck out prior to that, still swearing curse words at the umpire. And he flew out to center. Can Teddy Ballgame give the Red Sox the lead once again? Lyle deals to Ted Williams. It's a 6. It's going to be a 46. Swing and a miss on the nasty slider. Oh, boy. Williams goes down via the K for the 2nd time, and he is mad at himself. And now he's saying curse words to himself. Well, loud enough for the whole world to hear, but he's saying them about himself. 1 out, 1 on for the Red Sox. Top of the 7th, 9-8 Yankees. And here comes Manny Ramirez. Ramirez is hitless. He's flown out twice and grounded to first. 0 for 3. Lyle deals to Manram. Manny Ramirez. And that's going to be a 27. And that's going to be a single. So Manny Ramirez picks up his first hit as he goes the other way to right. Bobby Doerr will stop at second because it is an odd roll. And he's a moderate runner. Tying run in scoring position. Go-ahead run at first in Manny Ramirez. And here comes Jim Ed Rice. Will they go to Murphy now? Because you have Rice, Evans, and Fisk, 3 righties. And that's it for Sparky Lyle. As the Red Sox have 2 on and 1 out. And here comes another pitching change for the all-time Yankees. They're going to go to Johnny Murphy. So Sparky Lyle goes an inning and a third. He's responsible for the 2 runners on. And here's the right-handed throwing Johnny Murphy. Murphy has a quick word with Dickey. Dickey back behind the plate. Doerr at second. Ramirez at first. 1 away. Murphy deals to Jim Ed Rice. It's a 2. It's an 82 righty-righty matchup. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. DiMaggio will make the catch. Retreating to second is Doerr. Retreating to first is Ramirez. And there are 2 outs. But that brings up Dewey. Dwight Evans. And what a day Dwight Evans is having. The Red Sox first baseman in this game. He is 3 for 3. He has tripled and scored. He has homered and scored. And he has singled and scored. He is a double away from the cycle. On deck is Fisk. 2 outs, 2 on. 9-8 Yankees here in the Bronx. Battle of all-time teams. Robbie Wartburg says, let's go Red Sox. Murphy nods his head. He's ready. He kicks and fires to Dwight Evans. That's a 1. That's a 28 to Dewey righty-righty matchup. 2 balls, no strikes. As first base is occupied, we do it again. The pitch, homeward bound to Evans. It's a 39. It's going to be a fielding check. Who's it going to be hit to? 0-6. It goes back to Murphy. Murphy is error chance 3 and under. He makes the play. He knocks it down, picks it up, calmly throws to Mantle as it's a 6. The side is retired. Murphy holds the lead for the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 9-8 New York. Wow. Murphy was very calm on the hard hit ball. Right back at him. Went off his glove. Picked it up. Threw to Mantle at first. And the side is retired. Evans is finally retired. He's now 3 for 4. Bottom of the 7th. Due up for the Yankees, Jeter, Nettles, and Cano, don't you know? Tom Bergmeyer might be done. So the Red Sox strand 2. And they trail by 1. Remember, the great sports is at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. Yankees coming up to bat. Jeter, who's 3 for 3, double, singled, and a homer. He's knocked in 4 runs. .45. I think so they got righty, lefty, and Cano. Is he a switch hitter? No, he's a lefty. So they got 2 lefties after Jeter. Bergmeier's going to stay in the game. We'll take our luck with Jeter. The pitch to Jeter, looking to go 4 for 4. That's a 6. It's a 24. And that's going to be a single. He will go 4 for 4 against the left-handed pitcher. So Jeter on the 24 singles to center. He's a triple away from the cycle. He's a huge insurance run at first for the Yankees. So Jeter's at first, and that brings up Greg Nettles. Nettles has a sac fly for a ribby, a single for a ribby, and he singled and scored. He is 2 for 2. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to Greg Nettles from Tom Bergmeier. That's a 2. This is not going to be pleasant, folks. That's a 14 lefty-lefty matchup, and that's going to be a single. So back-to-back singles start off the bottom of the 7th. As Nettles pulls the ball to right, it's a 14. Jeter's a moderate runner. He's going to go first to third on the even roll. Yankees, bats have come alive. Now the Red Sox have to think about playing in, but they have such a good offense. Holy cow. And that's it for Bergmeier. Though we got lefty-lefty again. Red Sox are going to play for 2. They'll give up the run. This will be Bergmeier's last batter. The pitch to Robinson Cano, don't you know? It's a 4, it's a 39, and that's the strikeout we needed. Thank God. And there's 1 down. Double play gets him out of the inning now. Cano goes down via the K for a 3rd time. Bergmeier, that's his 2nd strikeout. 10 strikeouts overall for the Red Sox. 8 by Martinez, 2 by Bergmeier. First and third for the Yankees. As I have to remember to move the runners. 1 out, top of the order for Keller. He's a lefty, so Bergmeier's going to stay in and face another lefty. The pitch to Charlie Keller. That's going to be a 43. And another strikeout. Oh, Tom Bergmeier coming up huge with runners on the corner. Red Sox pitching's now struck out 11. And here comes Lou Gehrig, another lefty. So Bergmeier takes a deep breath. We'll have to deal with the Iron Horse, who is 1 for 4. Jeter at third, Nettles at first. The pitch homeward bound to Lou Gehrig. That's a 3, that's a 24, and that's going to be a single. So Lou Gehrig singles. That's going to knock in Jeter as he singles to center. Nettles is a moderate runner. He'll go first to third. And the Yankees are now up 10-8. Holy cow. They've scored so many runs. We can't even... There we go. And I think we lost the scoreboard. And let's close this down here. There. Okay. Hopefully we've maintained the scoreboard now. Wow. 10-8. As Robbie Wartburg says, boo! Holy cow. So Gehrig singles. He picks up a ribby. He now has 2 hits. Jeter scored. Nettles went first to third. And there's 2 outs. I forgot to mark that. Over here on the scoreboard. We've added more to the scoreboard than I have to remember to do. Now I'll bring up Mickey Mantle. Mantle doubled off Bergmeyer to give the Yankees a lead. Prior to that, Pedro Martinez struck him out 3 times. So Jeter scored. Nettles at third. Gehrig at first. Mantle, 0 through 44 against lefties. We're going to stick with Bergmeyer. The pitch to the Mick. And that's a 93. That will be a fly ball to Jim Rice in right field. And the side is retired. But the Yankees put up one more. They have a 2-run lead as we go to the top of the 8th. 10-8 Yankees in a battle of all-time teams using the Pine Tar Baseball all-time team set. Brought to you by Pine Tar Baseball, which you can find on Life is Sports Games. Link is provided in the chat and on the page. So the Red Sox need 2 to tie, 3 to go ahead. As we go to the top of the 8th, 10-8 Yankees. Due up for Boston, Fisk, Petrocelli, and Yastrzemski. And it's going to be Johnny Murphy still out there. Mariano Rivera will pitch the 9th. So Mo will pitch the 9th. So that's Nettles, Cano, Gehrig, Mantle. It's been a slobber knocker. Tim Pepper. How you doing? I'm a pepper. He's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? How did we get the 2-point conversion? Jeter scored on a rollout pass. It's been a wild one here in the Bronx. As we go to the top of the 8th, Johnny Murphy back up on the bump for the Yankees. This will be his last inning of work. Red Sox trail by 2. Here comes Carlton Fisk. Fisk is 2 for 3, singled in a run, and had a 2-run homer. In between that, he's grounded to short. The pitch from Johnny Murphy to Carlton Fisk. That's a 1. That's going to be an 18. Righty-righty matchup, 18, and that's going to be a single. So Fisk singles to left. Tying run will come to the plate. Enrico Petrocelli. Rivera is ready, but he can only go 1 inning. Who's the in-between? We've already used Oh, we got Goose Gossage. I forgot. We've got Goose Gossage. That's it for Murphy. I cannot cheat the Yankees. Goose Gossage is coming in. I forgot we had Goose. How do I forget we have Goose Gossage? And here comes Goose Gossage. Fu Manchu Goose. Murphy responsible for Fisk at first. Though Murphy, well, no, he has automatic walk, where Gossage has automatic strikeouts 55 through 60 and 77. No matter what, it would have been a hit, as it's a right-handed pitcher off the Fisk card. And that's it for Murphy. The Yankees send their 4th pitcher, Rich Goose Gossage, who they acquired from Pittsburgh. Here comes the Goose. Rivera continues to warm in the bullpen. So Murphy went 6 1/3. We're in the 8th, so he went 7 2/3. 1 2/3, excuse me. 1 2/3. So that makes it 6, 7, 8. Yep. Gives up the hit to Fisk. Doesn't retire a batter in the 8th. And here's Goose Gossage. He'll face Rico Petrocelli. Petrocelli does not fare well against righties as he does against lefties. And it's time for the Red Sox to now try to make a move here. Let's see who we have. We got lots. And here comes David Ortiz. Big Papi will pinch hit for Rico Petrocelli. Oh boy, Big Papi, to pinch hit for Rico Petrocelli. Then we need a shortstop, which will be Nomar. So many great players on these teams. And players are still left out because you can only have so many. So Nomar will come into play short. He's more of an error chance than Petrocelli, but we need offense now. So Ortiz will pinch hit. He represents the tying run. Oh, slobber knocker. I lost my board. All right, let's get the board back. Put it like this. I put this little board up to prevent the dice from flying over there. Here we go. Board back up. There we go. Good. All right, so Garcia Parra will come into play short. Let's put that there. Petrocelli's out of the game. Put that there. And here's David Ortiz to pinch hit. So Ortiz to pinch hit for Petrocelli here in the top of the 8th with Fisk at first. And Gossage on the mound. No outs. 10-8 Yankees. Ortiz, pinch hit. 8th inning. If he hits one out, it's a 10-10 ball game. Gossage stares in sternly. He's ready. The violent windup and the pitch to Big Papi. David Ortiz. It's a 4. Holy cow! David Ortiz with the 0-1. That ball is high, deep, and gone. Ortiz crushes it to dead center, and we are tied at 10. Unbelievable! Big Papi has tied it up with a 2-run pinch hit homer off of Rich Goose Gossage. The violent windup, the fastball, boom goes the ball, and David Ortiz touches them all. Boom to the moon, Alice. You can hear a pin drop here in the Bronx. Tim Peppers says, Big Papi. Unbelievable. That's why you bring in Big Papi. Pinch hitting for Petrocelli. He's just tied it up at 10 with a 2-run blast. In a holy cow moment. A lot of hugging in that Red Sox dugout as we're knotted at 10. Still no outs. And now I'll bring up Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski playing center field. And Gossage has just blown the save. Rivera continues to work in the bullpen. The pitch to Yaz from Goose Gossage. And that's going to be an 88. And let me just check anything. Is an 88? Yes. Negative defense will give up a hit. So an 88, Yastrzemski hits the ball to center field. DiMaggio racing in. He makes the diving catch because he's a neutral fielder, robbing Yaz of a base hit. So DiMaggio goes all out to prevent the go-ahead run getting on base. What a great catch by DiMaggio, and there's one down. Only a negative fielder would give up a hit. The negative fielders right now are Jeter. Actually, he's the only negative fielder for the Yankees at short when it comes to range. For the Red Sox, Williams in right, Evans at first. So there's one out. Base is empty. We have a 10-10 ball game. And here's Wade Boggs. Boggs is 1 for 4. He singled and scored. Gossage deals to Wade Boggs. And that's a 20. Gossage is an A+. So a 20 is a single, but the A+ will turn it into a strikeout. So it's a foul ball down the line. And then Gossage blows the fastball by him. That's why you want to bring in that A-plus pitcher. Or Gossage, the A-plus right there. And there are 2 down. As Boggs just missed a double down the line. No chalk came up. So 2 outs, bases empty. That brings up the Red Sox second baseman Bobby Doerr. Doerr is 3 for 4, 3 singles, and a strikeout. He scored a run. Gossage deals to Bobby Doerr. And that's going to be a 33. I don't think that's anything. I don't think that's a special. No, it's not. Okay, 33. Righty-righty matchup. Swing and a miss! Gossage blows the fastball by him. So after giving up the 2-run pinch hit homer to Ortiz, Gossage gets Yastrzemski to fly out to center on a great diving catch by DiMaggio. Then he strikes out Boggs and Doerr. But we go to the bottom of the 8th, knotted at 10, in an unbelievable all-time battle between the all-time Red Sox and the all-time Yankees using the Pine Tar all-time team set. Wow. Ortiz, now the question is, do we want Ortiz to stay in the game? Evans is a negative fielder at first, but his error is E3. Ortiz is an E7. You know what? Ortiz will not stay in the game. We can't have an error chance of a 7 at first. And we DH'd Manny Ramirez. Obviously, if we take the DH out, we lose the DH. So Garcia Parra will come into play short. So let's write Nomar in. And he's going to bat in the 8th spot. So it's Garcia Parra. He's a neutral fielder, So he's a 0. That's how we say neutral fielder the way I do it. And Garcia Parra. I'd like to buy a vowel, please. Holy cow. And he's going to play short. He's an E6. Oh, boy. So 6 and under, he makes an error. He's a moderate runner. That's an ouchie right there. We lose the defense. And then, you got your, oh, shoot. Fisk. Yastrzemski, top of the order. Bobby Doerr made the last out. He struck out. All right, the accounting's done. No dice were harmed in the broadcast of this game. That's for sure. A lot of egos are harmed here. All right, we need a new pitcher. And it's the bottom of the 8th. Papelbon can only go 1 inning. We're going to go to Smokey Joe Wood. He's good for 3 innings. We're going to Smokey Joe Wood. Automatic strikeouts on 55 and 77. He is a right-handed thrower. It is the 3rd Red Sox pitcher. So it's going to be Joe Wood. Bergmeyer went 2 innings. And we'll figure out his numbers after. So Smokey Joe Wood comes in. What a game. God, I have these crazy games with Pine Tar Baseball. So much fun. 10-10. Due up for the Yankees. Ruth, Dickey, and DiMaggio to face Smokey Joe Wood. So you got lefty, lefty, righty, but they go with Smokey Joe Wood. The pitch to the Bambino. Unbelievable. 16. And that's going to be a single to left. So Ruth singles. The go-ahead run is on base for the Yankees in the bottom of the 8th. 10-10, no outs. That brings up another left-handed stick, Bill Dickey. The pitch to the Yankee catcher from Smokey Joe Wood. That's a 3. That's a 39. He's an A pitcher away. First base is occupied, so it's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike as Dickey fouls it off. We do it again. Pitch homeward bound once again from Smokey Joe Wood. That's a 2. It's going to be a 25. Single A pitcher turns into a walk. And this time it is a walk. Ruth goes to second. The A takes the single away. But Bill Dickey walks for a second time. Oh, Nelly. Here come the Yankees. No outs, 2 on, 10-10 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. Mariano Rivera continues to warm. And here's the Yankee Clipper, Joltin' Joe DiMaggio. DiMaggio is 1 for 3. He has singled and scored, walked and scored, flown out and grounded out. The pitch to Joe DiMaggio from Smokey Joe Wood. That's a 46, and boy, did he need that. Ground ball to first. 46. Fielder's choice. They get the middle runner, but they can't turn 2. Dickey's out at second. Ruth advances to third. DiMaggio's on with the fielder's choice, 3-6. And now, the Red Sox have to pull their infield in. And here's Derek Jeter, the man of the hour. He's knocked in 4 runs. He is 4 for 4. He's a triple away from the cycle. He's doubled, singled, homered, and singled. He scored twice. Infield in. Let's go to my infield in notes, because I always mess this up. Infield in. If the infield is declared to be in, then any ground out roll, the white die gets -2 subtracted from it. So, all right, so we've got the infield in. Let's hope we get a strikeout. Or we're going to have to do some calculus here. Actually, it's not that hard. It's just very rarely do I play the infield in. Viper Dave's at the ballpark. How you doing? All right, 10-10 ball game, 1 out. Let's switch the board. First and third. Smokey Joe Wood on the mound. Derek Jeter, who's 4 for 4 at the plate. The pitch from Wood to Jeter. It's a 1. It's a 34. First base is occupied, so it's a 2-0 count. We do it again. The high leg kick and the pitch. Homeward bound to Derek Jeter. It's a 6. It's a 0-0. Unfreaking believable. A home run, but Wood is an A pitcher. And the home run is a single. Past the drawn-in infield, the Yankees take the lead as Ruth scores from third. DiMaggio, a fast runner, goes first to third. And the Yankees now lead 11-10. Unbelievable game for Derek Jeter. He is 5 for 5 with 5 ribbies. Wow. So Smokey Joe Wood cannot keep the game knotted. Okay, so DiMaggio, with still runners on the corners, DiMaggio goes first to third. As Jeter singles past the drawn-in infield. And here comes Greg Nettles. One out. One out. We're going to play for 2. The pitch to Greg Nettles from Smokey Joe Wood. It's a 42. And that's going to be a desperately needed strikeout. Oh, boy, Joe Wood needed that. So now there's 2 outs, runners on the corners, as he blows the fastball past Nettles. 2 outs. 11-10 Yankees. Here's the number 9 batter, Robinson Cano. He struck out 3 times. He's had an infield single, and he scored. He is a lefty. He's 34% either way, lefties or righties. So Wood will deal to Robinson Cano, don't you know? The windup and the pitch to Cano. That's a 2. It's a 39. Swing and a miss. The side is retired, but the Yankees push across the go-ahead run on the Derek Jeter single past the drawn-in infield. Jeter 5 for 5, a double for a ribby, a single, a home run, which was 3-run homer. He singled and scored again, and now he singles in the bottom of the 8th for his 5th RBI, and the Yankees are up 11-10. And here comes Mariano Rivera, to enter the Sandman. This has been an epic. After David Ortiz ties it with a 2-run pinch hit homer off Gossage, Wood is in line for the loss now. Gossage in line for the win. Let's look at our fielders. Nettles is an E6 at third, but he's a positive fielder. He'll stay in the game. I don't think we have anyone. I'd rather have the positive fielder. Wow. I'm going to enjoy listening to this over. No defensive changes for the Yankees. I'm not taking Nettles out. I don't think they would do that. And the only change, here comes Mariano Rivera trying to close it down. Class act, Mariano Rivera. And now we will go to the purple pen. We're running out of pens colors. Here comes Mariano Rivera as he takes his warm-up tosses. He will do battle with Ted Williams, Manny Ramirez, and Jim Rice. He is the Yankees' 5th pitcher. Gossage went an inning. He struck out 2, but he gave up a single. No, he didn't give up the single. Murphy gave up the single. Then Gossage gave up the 2-run pinch hit homer by David Ortiz. So he went 1 inning. He's in line for the win. The Red Sox have hit 5 home runs in this game. But yet they're going to lose possibly. And here's Mariano Rivera on the mound. Ted Williams has hit a home run. It's his only hit. He's 1 for 4. Struck out twice and flown out to center. Rivera deals to the splendid splinter. Ted Williams, that's a 5. It's a 42. Rivera's a right-handed pitcher. 42. And Williams works a walk. First base is not occupied. So the tying run is at first as Ted Williams on the 42 against a right-handed pitcher. Walk 31 through 54. So Ted Williams, and he's a slow runner. Not that we have any fast runners on this team. Actually, Tony Canigliero's a fast runner, and so is Reggie Smith. I spoke too fast. So Ted Williams, it's going to be Reggie Smith to run for Ted Williams, though he is an E7, but that's okay. I'm probably Canigliero. Yep. So Reggie Smith to run for Ted Williams. And so we have a pinch runner, Reggie Smith, in the 9th. So Ted Williams' day is done. He's probably not really happy about that, but we got to put the faster runner in there to take that extra base. Here's Manny Ramirez. Good God almighty. Rivera deals to Manram. Manny Ramirez, that's a 2. He's going to get him. That's an 87. Ramirez, that's going to be a fly ball to DiMaggio in center. DiMaggio makes the catch. Reggie Smith goes back to first. 1 out. Yankees 2 outs away from victory. But here comes Jim Ed Rice. Rice had a 3-run homer. He's 1 for 4. If Rice goes yard, the Red Sox take a 12-11 lead. Rivera's ready. The Sandman deals to Jim Ed Rice. It's a 2. It's a 10. Derivative of 5. That is a double, but the double against an A-plus pitcher is a walk, and that is huge. The double could have scored a fast runner. Reggie Smith would have had an opportunity to score, but the A-plus pitcher. So the ball is fouled down the left field line, and then Rice works a walk. A 10 would have been a double against a right-handed pitcher. Mariano Rivera's an A-plus. The double turns into a walk. So Reggie Smith moves to second. Rice is at first, still 1 out. Red Sox still threatening. But that A-plus just took away the Red Sox opportunity to tie it. So Rivera's walked 2 in this inning, while Ramirez flew out. So 1 out, 2 on for Dwight Evans. Evans is having quite a good game. He's 3 for 4. He's tripled and scored, homered, and singled and scored. The pitch from Rivera to Dewey, and that's an 82. Fly ball to DiMaggio in center. He makes the catch. Reggie Smith will hold the Red Sox down to their final out. It is 11-10 in this epic slugfest using pine tar baseball, which is such a fun game, folks. Minimal chart use. Once I got used to the pitcher rate, I actually find the pitching ratings really cool, and the home and away ratings, which is very different for pitchers in any game. And I remember looking up Jim Lomborg. He was not good at home. He was better on the road for the 67 Red Sox. I was just curious. It's just a fun way of looking, another way to look at things, and it's really fun. All right, here comes Carlton Fisk. Reggie Smith at second. Rice at first. 2 outs. Yankees up by 1, 11-10. Rivera looking for the save. The pitch to Pudge from Mariano Rivera. That's a 5. That's you get your kicks on Route 66. I don't think a 66 is anything. Let's just double check. No, it is. If we found a negative fielder, this game goes on. 66. Fisk hits the ball to Derek Jeter. Jeter cannot make the play. He's a negative fielder. Oh my God, we found the negative fielder. It would have been a ground out to short, 63-68. But Jeter makes the dive. He doesn't get it. So that ball goes into center. They're going to wave Reggie Smith to try to tie the game. DiMaggio has an excellent arm. 0 through 20, he throws him out. The throw from DiMaggio. Not in time. The Red Sox tie it up. Unbelievable. The Red Sox tie it up as the pinch runner Reggie Smith scores from second on the single past the dive of Derek Jeter by Carlton Fisk. Holy cow. And the beat goes on. Unbelievable. We're knotted at 11. Jonathan Papelbon quickly warming in the Red Sox bullpen. Holy cow. This game's never going to end. That's okay. I'm having fun. Rice stops at second. Rivera blows the save. This is unbelievable. Fisk's at first, 2 outs. What a clutch hit by Pudge. Unfreaking believable. And here comes Nomar Garciaparra. He came in after David Ortiz pinch hit for Petrocelli, and that 2-run blast tied the game. And so Nomar gets his first at bat. Papelbon continues to warn. Will they stick with Smokey Joe Wood or go with Papelbon? We'll probably stick with Smokey Joe Wood. The pitch to Nomar Garciaparra for Mariano Rivera. That's a 4. It's a 27. And that's a single. Rice is a fast runner. They're going to wave him around. Let's make sure. Where's the single go to? 27. That is a single to right. The right fielder is Ruth. He has an average arm. They're going to wave Rice. Ruth needs a 0 through 10 to throw him out. Here's the throw from the Bambino. Not in time. Rice slides in past the tag of Bill Dickey, and the Red Sox take the lead. 12-11. Holy cow. As Nomar Garciaparra singles in a run. This is a game for the ages. The walks come back to haunt Mariano Rivera. Fisk goes to third because it's an even roll. Prior to that, no, what was it, 27? Let me make sure I did this right. 20, yeah, it was a 27. Yep. So Fisk stops at second. First and second, it's now 12-11. Rivera, unbelievable. That's going to bring up Carl Yastrzemski. The pitch to Yaz. 79. This will end the inning as Yastrzemski flies out to Ruth and right. But the Red Sox, with 2 outs, knock in 2. The clutch hit by Carlton Fisk. The pinch runner scores. Reggie Smith. And then Nomar Garciaparra singles in Rice. And everything for Boston seems nice right now. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox are up 12-11. Jonathan Papelbon is entering the game. No box upon his head. Oh my Lord. This game has been insane. Eric Hyden says, Pudge stealing signs. Look out. Now, Reggie Smith, I think we're going to go with Tony Canigliaro in right because Reggie Smith has an error chance of 7 and under, and that is not good. Tony Canigliaro is an error chance 4 and under. So Tony Canigliaro will come into play right field because Reggie Smith pinch ran for Ted Williams, who walked. He pinch ran for Williams. Let me just write that down. All right, so Tony C will come in to play right. Canigliaro, like to buy a vowel, please. Right fielder, and he is a neutral fielder, and his error chance is a 4, and he is a fast runner. And he has a weak arm, though. I always thought he had a decent arm. And he's a fast runner. All right, so he bats. Well, if he gets up, things have gone wrong for the Red Sox. He's after Bobby Doerr. All right, so Canigliaro comes in. Smith is out. Let's get this Yastrzemski flew out. Yastrzemski made the last out. I just don't remember how. Yeah, I'm just going to mark out. I know he made the last out. We're going to say he flew out to center. No, he flew out to Ruth. That's right. He flew out to Ruth. Okay, Yastrzemski made the last out. All right, so now it's... Good God almighty. All right, here we go. Not that hopefully we don't go to this, but Boggs, Doerr, Canigliaro, Ramirez, Rice, Evans, Fisk, Garcia-Parra, Yastrzemski. Okay. Woo! Top of the order for the Yankees. They trail by 1. They need 1 to tie, 2 to win. It's Keller, Gehrig, and Mantle to face Jonathan Papelbon. Papelbon, A-plus pitcher at home or on the road. He's on the road. Strikeouts 55 through 60 and 77. So the Red Sox go to their 4th pitcher. Smokey Joe Wood, if Papelbon gets a save, will get the win in this epic 12-11 game. Let's just write Papelbon in. I almost played this offline, but I was like, I'm going to play this online. I haven't put a Pine Tar game up for a long time. All right, here we go. Here's Keller. 1 for 5. He struck out 3 times. He singled in a run and scored. Papelbon is ready. Determination on his face. The pitch to Charlie Keller. Unbelievable. That's a 0-9. 0-9 is a single. Tying run is on first. As Keller takes the first pitch fastball and lines it to center. Keller at first. He's a moderate runner. Yankees, would they take Keller out? Munson's actually a fast runner. Bearer, moderate. Lazzeri, moderate. McDougal, moderate. Maris, moderate. Willie Randolph, fast. We've got Aaron Judge also. Willie Randolph will run for Charlie Keller. Tim Pepper says, "Hey, Al, this is so much better than playing cards with your wife and losing." LO. I like losing to Nurse Teresa. I have Nurse Teresa, so every day is a win for me. All right, so we have a pinch runner. And the pinch runner is Willie Randolph. In the 9th, pinch runner, Willie Randolph for Keller. Tying runs at first. Keller's out of the game. Good God almighty. Here's Lou Gehrig. And let's put the base runner over here. And that's Willie Randolph. He's a fast runner. Gehrig is not bunting. The pitch to the Iron Horse from Jonathan Papelbon. That's a 2. That's a 75. And a 75 is a fly ball to Tony Canigliaro in right for out number 1. Randolph retreats back to first. Yankees now down to their final 2 outs. As Gehrig just missed that one. And now here comes Mickey Mantle. Mantle, switch hitter, batting from the left side now. Fisk sets the target, the pitch to the Mick. Papelbon fires in a 38 to Mantle. It's going to go 2 balls, no strikes. First base is occupied. He's an A-plus pitcher. That takes the walk away this time. We do it again. The windup and the pitch from Papelbon. He fires in a 14 to Mantle. And that is a single. Randolph will go first to third as Mantle singles to right. Unbelievable. Here come the Yankees. I'm never going to go to sleep. One out. Yankees trying for the walk-off win now. They trail 12-11. And here's Babe Ruth. We're playing for two. The pitch to the Sultan of Swat with a Bambino walk it off. That's a 3. That's a 49. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Ruth. Unbelievable. Papelbon strikes out George Herman Babe Ruth. The Red Sox 1 out away. And now it's Yankee catcher Bill Dickey. Holy cow. Bill Dickey. Randolph, the pinch runner at third. Mantle at first. Mantle represents the winning run. There are 2 outs. Papelbon looks in at Fisk. Takes a deep breath. The pitch to Bill Dickey. 45. Strike 3 outside corner. This ball game is over. Papelbon saves it. The Yankees strand him on the corners. Holy cow. The Red Sox win 12-11 in a freaking epic. Unbelievable. Now let's double check this. I know I'm right. So it's a 2, so it's a blue die 45. Dickey against right-handed pitching strikes out 44 through 48. This ball game's over, folks. The Red Sox win. The Red Sox win. The Red Sox win 12-11. With 2 outs in the top of the 9th, Fisk ties it with a single, and then Garcia Parra puts him ahead. Prior to that, in a Bernie Carbo moment, of course, David Ortiz had many a clutch moment. David Ortiz hits a pinch hit 2-run homer off Goose Gossage to tie it up in the top of the 8th. The Yankees take the lead in the bottom of the 8th. The Red Sox put 2 up in the top of the 9th and win the game. When the Yankees strand runners on the corners, Papelbon strikes out Ruth and Dickey with Randolph at third and Mantle at first. This was a game for the ages, folks. Shanghai Steve, awesome. Never had any doubt. Good game. Pine Tar is great. This is such a fun game. And the way, what things happen, at least when I fool around playing with the great teams leagues, and this goes with any game, whether it's Pine Tar, or like Action PC or Out of the Ballpark. There's no great teams leagues, like all-star teams with a strat. You can make one. I haven't done that yet. Actually, they have. I don't have any of their sets, and it's not really a great teams league. But what I found out, you either have a great pitchers duel, right? Or you have a slugfest, and we just had a slugfest that went for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Unbelievable. So we're just going to give you the win. The winning pitcher is Smokey Joe Wood for the Red Sox. The save goes to Papelbon. The losing pitcher is Mariano Rivera. Gossage blows the save. Whitey Ford got hammered. Martinez had the weirdest game. He struck out 8 and he gave up 6 runs. Or 7, I don't even remember. I got to go through this. I got a coloring book here. So, because I change pens with pitchers. Unbelievable. Fun game. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Check out Pine Tar Baseball. You can download a free demo with like 4 teams, and you can download a bunch of players from 2020 to make your own teams. Try it out. It is a really fun game. If you like it, you might purchase it. I enjoy it. I like it. It's a wonderful compliment. I play a lot of Strat. That's the game I played when I was a kid, and I enjoy Strat. Don't like the company too much. That's whatever, but I do like the game. I've played other card and dice games. Payoff Pitch is a fun game. These are my 2 games I like to play, though. Me, personally. I like to play Pine Tar, and I like to play Strat. Payoff Pitch is good. Played a little bit of that. I've played Dice Baseball. That's a fun game, but, they're all fun. Play the games you like. So anyway, thank you very much. Red Sox win 12-11 in an epic. I doubt anyone's going to rewatch this. It went over 2 hours and 20 minutes. But was it fun? I'm glad you guys were here live for the wild ride. Greatly appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Be smart. Thank you for your time. God bless. I love you all. You know it's coming, folks. Peace! The Red Sox pull it out. The all-time Red Sox 12. The all-time Yankees 11. Thank you once again.